Happy Friday, Panthers. Welcome back to the Panther Project. I'm Tate Brocard.
And I'm Jensen Kelly. This week on the Panther Project, we have another Latin lesson, and we will also spotlight student leadership.
And another 5 essentials. And we have a new segment for you, plus lunch and sports.
The Panther Project starts now.
In an effort to celebrate Dia de los Muertos, also known as Day of the Dead, the Spanish foreign language class created beautiful displays in memory of past souls. For this week's Latin lesson, Sydney Austin and Abby Joyner have the story.
The Spanish foreign language students poured their hearts out into their ofrendas this year for Day of the Dead.
Day of the Dead, Dia de los Muertos. It's a holiday to honor the people that have passed away or are important to you. It's a Latin American tradition, and the one that we currently did in the project is the Mexican style of doing it. But basically, the main premise is to honor those that have fallen by representing them with items that either they liked or enjoyed whenever they were alive.
So we did this project as a group project. It was the whole class. We divided all the work in groups to see who would do the flowers, who would color this, do that, make sure that everything was ready for Friday.
Students used this project to remember an impactful teacher to all students, Miss Hannah.
So our project was made after Miss Hannah. She was a really important figure here at the school. She was a Spanish and French teacher, and she was really impactful on her students because she cared about them, their education, and them personally in their personal lives. So we included flags to show the different languages that she learned, animals because she loved animals, and some of her favorite things to eat as well. Day of the Dead is not supposed to be a sad holiday. It's supposed to be a fun and enjoyable holiday to honor those that you really remember about. Also, the holiday is not subjective, specifically just for Latin American characters. It can be for anybody that you cherish or enjoy.
For the Panther Project, I'm Sydney Austin and Abby Joyner.
School spirit at Siloam Springs High School is a big deal, especially to our student council president, Clara Butler. Our Lucas Junkerman has the details with that.
Spirit Days, dances, pit themes, and more. These are activities that students look forward to participating in. Someone has to plan these events, they don't just happen, and who better than actual students?
Student Council is an organization run by students, and we have a teacher rep, Miss Peavy House. But the main goal of Student Council is to use students' minds to create events that students will enjoy to go to. And when you come to high school, you don't want to just go for school, obviously. I mean, that's the main purpose, but without fun events in high school, there's not a lot of memories created.
If you are curious about being a part of Student Council, there are some requirements.
You just need a couple student or teacher recommendations and good grades, and anybody can get into Student Council.
Although Student Council events have not been as frequent as in years past, normally they have a lot more projects taking place.
You get to plan a lot of fun events, and one of the things that I'm most upset about this year is how many events COVID didn't allow us to have. But the events that you do get to be a part of and participate in are so fun to set up for, and watching the outcome is awesome.
The window to join Student Council has been extended due to COVID-19. If you are interested in joining Student Council, see Ms. Peavy House in room 106 before November 24th. For the Panther Project, I'm Lucas Junkerman.
I'm sure you guys are craving to know what we'll be serving up for lunch next week. So let's find out what will be up on our menus as we go to Luke Smith with the Lunch of the Week.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another Lunch of the Week. To start off this week, we'll be having some very cheesy nachos on Monday. We're going to spice it up on Tuesday with some chili con carne. On Wednesday, we're going to be serving up some nice and steamy char burgers. Going into Thursday, be prepared for the burst of flavor from the chicken fried steak. Ending off the week on Friday, we'll provide the classic taste of grilled cheese sandwiches. As usual, if you do not want any of those options, you can go ahead and get yourself some pizza any day of the week. Well, that's all for the Lunch of the Week. back to you guys.
Do you ever find yourself wondering, what can I not live without? Well, join us as we see some of the essential items that one of our school secretaries has.
Hello, my name is Cheryl Rakestraw, and I am a secretary at the front office here at the high school. These are my Excedrins. Yep, gotta have them. Gotta have one at least every day. I know that's probably not the best thing. Probably shouldn't do that. But probably the caffeine in them, maybe a little bit. But I like to have an Excedrin. It's essential to me, okay? Probably not the best thing to do. So kids, don't do that. Number 2 would be my lip color. Gotta have a little color on those lips, especially when you start getting my age. Anyway, this gives you a little bit of color and keeps your lips nice and moist for those masks that is an essential thing that we wear. And here be the mask. Gotta have this every day. It's essential. Gotta do it. Gotta have protection for us here at school, for all the teachers, for the kids. So please wear your mask. Number 4, gum. Gotta have gum. This is essential because it keeps me not thinking about my mask so much. When I can chew in there, kind of feel like, okay, I'm chewing my gum, got the mask on, I'm doing okay. And besides that, you always want to have this size because you want to share with kids and teachers, okay? Very important to share. Oh yeah, gotta have some sugar. I know, probably not the best thing for you, but it kind of gets you going through that day of a long day of school. So I like to have a little bit of sugar, whether it be chocolate. Miss Ann and I, we usually have something that you can eat. So if you're hungry, come to the office. Heck, we can usually feed you. And the old phone. Yep, the old phone. These things can get you in trouble, but they can also be a lifesaver for you. So it's kind of essential that I have my phone, whether it's a family member trying to get in touch with me with something important, or just that I have it. Doesn't say we should be on it all the time, but it's essential that I have it. So these are kind of my things that I like to have every day at school. So anyway, thank you guys.
Instead of our weekly prank, this episode we have a new segment called Dear Corbin. Here's Corbin Inkland with more on that.
Hey guys, it's me, Corbin. A lot of you have been asking me, Corbin, why are you on Panther Project this year? Corbin, how are you? Corbin, how do you look so good? Well, to answer all these questions, I made a new segment called Dear Corbin.
Dear Corbin, do you prefer corner brownies or center brownies?
That's a good question. I'd say the middle piece, because the middle piece is full of like warmth and love, and sadly, I need that. I don't get much of it, so I feel bad and avoid brownies.
Dear Corbin, do you have a morning routine? And if so, what is it?
Well, it mostly involves tears and bloodshed.
Dear Corbin, what is the line between art and non-art?
Another great question. Well, let's just say, whatever you make, not the best. Now this is all.
Dear Corbin, if you could be any zoo animal in the entire universe, what would it be?
Manatee. If you want to ask me a question, all you have to do is message our Instagram account called Panther Media.
That is all for this week's Panther Project. Be sure to follow us on Instagram and like us on Facebook at SS Panther Media. Also check out one of our latest features, The 60, where we show you short stories from all over our school district.
Plus, tune in every Friday on our Siloam Springs High School Panther Media YouTube channel. Have a fantastic weekend and go Panthers!